Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to another math class. Today, we're going to be comparing fractions, and our learning objective is going to be, I can compare fractions using models of the same size. A fraction is when you divide a whole into equal pieces. Let's divide this square into 6 equal pieces. And we'll do the same with this circle. We're going to divide it into 6 equal pieces. Now, the denominator is going to tell you in how many pieces you divided the whole. This is going to represent exactly that you have 6 pieces in the whole. Now let's select 4 of the pieces. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we just shade 4 pieces out of the 6th. Let's do the same with the circle. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now we just shaded 4 of the pieces. And this is going to be the numerator, which represents the parts that have been selected. So this number is going to be called 4/6. We can represent the same fraction using a fraction wall. So for example, we know that the whole is divided into 6 pieces. So we have to find here which one has the 6 pieces, which is this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the whole has 6 pieces. And now I need to shade or select 4 of the pieces or 4 parts. So let's do it. 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, and 4/6. So in your fraction wall, this is how you're going to represent the same fraction. Let's compare these two fractions. If you notice, both fractions have as a denominator the number 4. That means the whole is going to be divided in 4 equal pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Then in the first fraction, we have as numerator the number 1. That means we're going to be shading 1 out of the 4 pieces. In the second fraction, the numerator is 3. That means we're going to shade 3 pieces out of the 4. Now we can tell that 1/4 is less than 3/4. So let's write the sentence here. 1/4 is less than 3/4. Now we can represent it the same using the symbol. 1/4 is less than 3/4. Let's compare these two fractions. If you notice again, we have as denominator the number 3 in both fractions. That means we divide the whole into 3 pieces, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. But if you notice, the numerator here says that we have two pieces shaded. So let's do 1 and 2. And then let's shade 1 in the second whole. Now we can make a comparison. If you notice, 2/3 has more than 1/3. So we can write this sentence. 2/3 is greater than 1/3. And we can represent the same sentence with the symbol that says that 2/3 are greater than 1/3. Now remember, we can change this if we switch the shaded parts. And now the sentence is changing to 1/3 is less than 2/3, or we can use the symbol to represent the same. 1/3 is less than 2/3. We can use the fraction wall to solve problems. For example, Julissa ran 7/8 of a mile. Luis ran 3/4 of a mile. Who ran farther? Now, let's remember we have to represent the problem. So first of all, we have to find the whole that is divided into 8 equal pieces, which is this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The numerator tells me that I have to shade 7 out of the 8 pieces. So I'm going to do 1 8 plus 1 8 is 2 8s, 1 more 8, 3 8s, 4 8s, 5 8s, 6 8s, and 7 8s. Now I'm going to find the whole that has the denominator of 4. So if I look at my fraction wall, this is the one, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the numerator tells me I have to shade 3 pieces. So I'm going to do it. 1/4, 2/4, and 3/4. Now once I shaded the pieces in the right place, I can compare who ran the farthest. I notice that 7 8 is longer than 3/4. Therefore, I can tell that Luis ran farther than Julissa. So we can represent the same with numbers. So Julissa ran 7 8. So and now we know that 7 8 is greater than 3/4. And we can represent that with the symbol 2. 7 8 is greater than 3/4. We can compare fractions using number lines. The first thing you need to do is to find out in how many pieces the whole is divided. If you notice, this whole is divided into 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now we know the denominator is going to be 6. Then the second fraction has the same denominator, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So both of them have been cut in the same pieces, in the same amount of pieces. Now let's see. Another thing you have to notice that the two holes have exactly the same size. They start in the same point and they finish in the same point. So they have the same sizes. My next step is to find the numerator. So the numerator, I'm going to find it by counting how many jumps they did. 1, 2, and 3. So they did 3 jumps out of 6. So the numerator is 3. And the second one is 2 jumps, 1 and 2. So the fraction here is going to be 2/6. The numerator is going to be 2. Now let's finish comparing these fractions. So now I can tell that 3/6 are greater than 2/6. I noticed that because 3/6 went farther away than 2/6. So I can tell the same by writing a sentence. 3/6 is greater than 2/6. Well, guys, this is it for today. I'm just going to leave you with this challenge. Use your fraction wall to solve this problem. And don't forget to write a sentence to tell me what did you find and when you compare these fractions. Bye, see you next time.